Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This time we're looking at the Rake. I learned how to pronounce it. It's not Ruike or Ryuk, it's Rake. We're looking at the Rake P128 SF. Now I know I said I was going to look at this one, or the Benchmade Mini Reptilian next, but as it turns out, I lied. Yes, let's see if I can get this open. Cool. Let's pull your cards and shit. Oh yeah, so you get a wee product catalog. That's nice. Yeah, just info about their product line. Cool, nice. Oh yeah, specs and warranty information as well, and your warranty card. Cool, great, nice to have those. Now for the actual knife. Now I haven't really messed around with this one. You can see the tag is still on there, but fuck, look at that. It's nice. So it cost me the equivalent of like $64, 64 US dollars. So 90 New Zealand dollars, just a little bit under 64 USD. But I've already had just a little bit of a hunt around, and I was able to find it for 50 US dollars on Blade HQ, which I know they're based in America, but from what I've heard, they're pretty good. Not that I've ever bought from them. But yeah, so $50, so not too overpriced. What I paid for it, this one, it's not too bad. So we can just ignore that for a second. I'm gonna go over the specs, because they're right here. So the blade length, 93 millimeters, so pretty decent EDC size, and still legal in most countries, I imagine. I know some places have pretty harsh knife laws, especially when it comes to blade length, and locking as well, but that's a totally different thing. Overall, 217 millimeters. Sorry, so that's 3.66 inches and 8.54 inches for blade length and overall length. Blade thickness, 3.5 millimeters. Blade seal, 14C28N, the exact same as that other rake that we got. You know, I reviewed this one a while ago, and it was a short review, but hey, don't judge, it was my first one. And 3CR14N steel for your handle, which 3CR steel is shit, but it's not a blade, so I don't think it matters. So that's just fine. And I think I'd take that over an aluminium handle anyway. While we've got it here, let's just do a quick size comparison. I think I've got my I've got my Rat 2 as well. We can compare it to that. So a little bit bigger than the P801 and a decent chunk bigger than your Rat 2, but still pretty EDC friendly. So it weighs about 159 grams or 5.61 ounces, which is pretty hefty. I know they've skeletonized. You probably can't see because my camera sucks. The insides of the frame, both sides, the show side and the lock side, are skeletonized, so they've tried to save a little weight there. And the back spacer is G10, so that's pretty lightweight, but still, I mean, kind of unnecessary. But I like the look of it. Yeah, but it's pretty, like, it weighs, these two feel like they weigh the exact same, and this is a pretty large knife. So not too bad for a knife with like a full steel frame as well. Not complaining about that. Let's just take a quick look at the blade. Got some paper here we can test the edge on, but first off, it's got a really nice bead blast finish, which came out great. which I like. You know, doesn't show fingerprints and that sort of crap like some other, you know, more glossy, shiny finishes do. So that works great for me. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Oh shit. Oh. Feels a little bit. Yeah, it's right there. It's not quite as well sharpened, but otherwise it's. Yeah, I mean, mostly pretty well sharpened blade. Oh, that was a little bit rough. Yeah, so it's right there, just a little bit of a burr. But I mean that's 2 minutes to fix that, not even. Otherwise, it's a really well done edge out of the box, so I can't complain. It's got really good action too. I believe it's on bearings, but I can't really see. Yeah, I think it's on ball bearings. It's super smooth. It does not take much to get the blade out at all. And the lockup is super solid. And then you've also got, I'm not sure, I think it's called like Beta Plus lock, which basically you engage that and now you can't accidentally unlock the knife. So if you're doing, you know, hard work stuff, you know, like hard use, there's no risk of this closing accidentally on you. And it's a good, like, thick slab for your lock bar as well. And that's great. Centering is like perfect. Maybe just a tiny bit off, tiny bit to the left, but nothing too major. I'm gonna get this fucking tag off. Good ergonomics too. There's no clip dig, which normally there's like at least a little bit. So it's really comfortable, nice choil. There's not really any jimping anywhere. There's a little bit on the lock there, but not on your flipper and not up the spine of the knife, which is a little bit disappointing, but otherwise it's great. I would love just a tiny bit of jimping right there on the flipper, but yeah, otherwise it's great. And that pocket clip as well, so non-reversible by the looks of it, deep carry, so right side tip up only. So I guess screw all you lefties out there, but I mean that works just fine for me. I like being able to reverse it. I can understand why they didn't. It would ruin the aesthetic here of this like super elegant, you know, sleek kind of design, which by the way is not mirrored at all on this side, but I still like it. But a little bit disappointing, and the clip is, yeah, clip's pretty tough, but it'll break in a little bit. It's actually okay. Fit and finish isn't so bad. There's no rough edges where they shouldn't be. Everything's pretty well smoothed off. Yeah, can't find anything to complain about there. And build quality too is awesome. There's no blade play at all. Your lock is solid. It's not going anywhere. I didn't accidentally just cut my fingers off, so that's great. Yeah, that about covers it. For $50 USD, this is a win. Easy. There's very little to complain about. That blade steel 14C28N is pretty good. I wasn't so sure about it when I reviewed this one, but now that I've been carrying this thing and I've been using it quite a lot around the house, and it's been really good. I haven't had to sharpen it up at all. The steel seems really tough, so I'm definitely a fan of that 14C steel now. And it's pretty good value too. You're getting a really solid knife that's a good size for EDC or hard use, so you know it's kind of right in between there. And you've also got that extra lock, which you don't even have to use. You could totally ignore that. Works fine without it. But yeah, this is. If you find one of these, you should definitely pick it up. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good knife. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.